Abe once said that without the fear of punishment, there is no joy in flight. I think risk-taking is an opportunity for greatness, and if you mess up, just learn from your mistakes.
There are many risks in one's life that a person always wishes they would have taken. But living here in the Cayman Islands, something that I wish I could have done is really gotten a diving certificate, because I've always wanted to swim with sharks, and you know, a lot of people automatically think that's probably like a big risk, but you know, it's something I've always wanted to do, just swim with sharks, and I never could, and I guess I never will. But you know, that's life. You gotta learn with what you did do and what you didn't do, I guess.
I think the biggest risk that I'm about to take is deciding to move to Canada for college.
The biggest risk I ever took was when we all went to Costa Rica and the zip lining and when we had to rappel down the waterfalls. It was extremely frightening to me, but it still was mind-blowing because it was super fun.
I definitely admire people who take risks and take them often. For instance, skateboarders. I've always really admired people who skateboard. They just kind of throw themselves around on a piece of wood with some wheels attached. I don't know. I always wished that I could do that, but I was too chicken. So, people who just take risks.
The biggest risk I ever took was moving to Cayman, because I lived my whole life in Brazil and I only spoke Portuguese mainly, and it was pretty hard moving here, and it was a hard decision to make, leaving all my family and my dad, but and learning a new language. But it was pretty good, and I don't regret it.
Well, I really admire astronauts because I think that they take huge risks going to space and everything. Because well, especially the first astronauts, when it wasn't safe, and a lot of them died doing it, but I think it was worth it in the end, and I think that, you know, mankind took a large step when Neil Armstrong first landed on the moon, so if he didn't take that risk, then you can never say that man's meant to be.
I agree, but I would also like to just mention that everyone takes risks every day when you come to school, whether being in the car, something small or something big. You know, life is full of risks, and it's whether you take them or not, and whether they're little or small, you always learn from your risks, whether they end up being a good thing or a bad thing.
Risky business, let's see, getting in the car and driving to school in the morning is a risk. That is very risky because there are accidents on the road. And driving when it's raining is also a big risk as well. And another risky thing that I may have done in my time would be maybe waiting the morning of to turn in an essay, or write an essay. That is very risky. If you're not very quick at writing an essay, you might not end up doing so well. Yeah, I'm not really that much of a risk taker. Well, I don't know.
I guess, honestly, I really don't know if I have a risk-taking moment. Kind of more of a scary moment, to be honest. First time I ever put the Cayman jersey, to be honest, I was probably the scariest I've ever been. I don't know if it was risk-taking, but I guess I was risk-taking, trying not to fail.
Risk-taking is going beyond what you're used to, and I think it is very important to be a risk-taker because it makes life worth living.
I think firefighters are huge risk takers, and I admire them a whole lot because they risk their lives almost every day trying to, protect people.
So my biggest risk was when Tristan and I snorted Kool-Aid, because it was something I have never heard of doing and it really hurts, so I wouldn't recommend doing it, but yeah.
lot of people think risk-taking is something really extreme, like maybe trying drugs or something, but to me, risk-taking is just trying something new and just like trying to expand your knowledge. So one example of this is I've started rapping, and I find that to be a risk-taking because, you know, most people wouldn't see me as a rapper, but I tried my hand at it.
And since this is our last assembly ever, do you guys have like a goodbye or anything that you want to say?
Goodbye. Just kidding. I love you all. Yeah, thank you all for everything. We will always remember you.
Thanks, guys. For
Facebook will keep us in touch.
I'll see you around.
Well, thank you guys so much for everything, like all of you. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna miss all of this, and even though we say I don't want to go to school today, but I'm gonna miss waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning, coming to CIS and seeing all your beautiful faces.
I guess it's gonna be weird not going to high school anymore. I'm gonna miss everyone, students and teachers. And thanks for a good 5 years, I suppose.
Goodbye to my beautiful CIS, and the upcoming seniors, good luck and don't give up.
I'm gonna miss you guys. I know you probably heard that a lot, but yeah, I've really gotten close to a lot of the younger people, and I think especially all the teachers and my own classmates, you know, this last year we've all kind of come together. I'm gonna miss you guys.
I'd like to say thanks to everybody because, you know, everyone at CIS is extremely nice. Teachers, students, staff, everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody, and I hope you miss this face. And yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I've been at the school for 9 years. It's the only school I've ever been here in the Cayman Islands, and I can sure say it's been a hell of a ride. I've had so much fun. I've made so many friends. I've seen people come and go, and it's been one of the greatest experiences of my life.
I guess basically all I want to say is thank you for everyone who's ever like encouraged us and supported us through like everything that we've been through at this school, whether it be like IB exams or just even a rough day at school. Everyone was always there for you. I don't know, thank you for everything.
I just want to say to all the students, keep focused and always try your best, because at the end of the day, the hard work will all be worth it.
Well, this is my 9th year being here at CIS, and a lot has changed, but I just want to say thanks for all the real friends I've had, getting me through everything, and I'm going to miss CIS.
I think that all the teachers are really great here, and it was a lot of fun working with all of them. They're really down to earth, and you know, they don't treat you like a kid, and that's really nice. And I think that really helped me to get along with them, to help get along with better grades and so forth like that. And yeah, I just sort of think that teachers made a difference, and thank you.
But I really just have one thing to say. Peace out, A-Town down.
Yeah!